2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic has a signature move. A wrong foot fadeaway jumper.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
So with Boozer on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Bell is out there with Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Ginobili in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, the forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Peterson in at the shooting guard position. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last. Graham against Murray. And Williamson gets it to go.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
The pass to Porter. And Bell kicks to Ginobili. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nikola Jokic.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now here's Williamson. And it's sent back by Jokic. Murray, the pass to Bell. Floats it up for Jokic. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that.
Now here's Williamson. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to Peterson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Good D by Bell. Porter inside. Working on Williamson. Jokic with the bucket.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Ingram against Porter. And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Murray. That's tipped. Ingram against Porter. Out left to the wing. Graham, the pass to Williamson. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. To the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. And Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Graham gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, we know one thing. Devontae Graham is not going to turn down any shooting opportunity.
Denver passing it around. To the middle, taken away by Hayes. Ingram, left side. He nails it. We're tied up.
Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
Pass to Washington. Williams in against Boozer. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's Graham. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Nuggets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Shoots from the line. Peterson grabs the miss. The Pelicans shooting just about an even 40% to start. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
Put your hands together. I can't hear you. Bring your Pelicans dance.
Jokic kicks to Washington.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Passes it to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Peterson, that's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And there's the pass to Washington. And that time, also a missed shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the Nuggets making a change here. For New Orleans, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the free throw, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Takes a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Got a piece of it. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. And after this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Pelicans fans, here's your
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So with Boozer on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Ginobili with the steal. On the wing, Porter. He is definitely not pleased how he played against Orlando. Pelicans leading by 5. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Tries from 10. Njai's shot is off. Nuggets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Here's Boozer.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s before the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Bell with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. On defense, the Nuggets.
And got off to a good start offensively in this game, but have lost a little bit of their touch here in this quarter.
Boozer. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Feeds to Bell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Guarded by Porter. Williams trying to break free. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Bell, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Bell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Stolen by Boozer. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic comes in for Boozer. And Washington subbed in for Michael Porter.
Nikola Jokic, Washington.
The Pelicans shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. He's covered by Washington. Bell with the block. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. Rob. Fast break, here they come.
Remaining in the first half.
And he hits it to tie the game up.
Number 8.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Njai. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Tries it from the top of the key. At the tip, Jokic on the foul. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
Who is outside? Here's Njai. Williams trying to break free. No good that time. And it's Denver the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A shot off that time. Good defense by Jokic. Taken away by Williams. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Knocked away. Jokic kicks to Washington. scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. 1 second separating the shot clock. Now Lewis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
24.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Put your hands together.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Pelicans dance team.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. They've got Melodon, and it's Njai in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
He kicks it to Ginobili. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in.
For your Pelicans.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. For 3, Murray. And again, Denver, no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Peterson. 10 points for him. Rebound by Murray. Cloak loose and stolen by Graham. Here's Peterson. He's covered by Murray. Williamson trying to free himself up. Peterson misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. And a wide open look for Porter. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in. Bell's got 7 points.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Ingram outside. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Peterson the pass to Ingram. Basket counts. Ingram's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, the defense has to do a better job, but when Brandon Ingram is on the break, those strides, man, he takes up a lot of ground.
Denver calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Tipped away. Boozer against Williamson. Boozer kicks to Ginobili. Off target with his three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Ingram, and it's in there. Ingram's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
The Pelicans have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. The second effort. Denver grabs the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Count it. Ingram's got 11 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stage for the Pelicans.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Boozer wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Graham, the pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Zion continuing to work on his all-around game, and nice job of finding his teammate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Peterson grabs the miss, and here are the Pelicans. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's Ingram. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Outside Boozer. Offline with his three. New Orleans leading by 10. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. And then Washington with the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Peterson. Six on the shot clock. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And stolen by Graham. Got it up. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. It was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? brilliant throwdown. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
There's Porter with the three. Here's Bell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Graham finds Hayes. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Down low, here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. He can see the play, it evolves, and then he makes a quick decision.
Here's Peterson. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Ginobili. It's Porter outside. Here's Bell, and it's blocked. Murray against Graham, and Graham throws it down hard.
Once Graham spots the opening, he is off and running and trying to beat the defense down the court with his speed.
Here's Ginobili. Jokic trying to free himself up. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Ginobili.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Got a piece of it. One-on-one here. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Graham.
Man, so impressive you see Devontae Graham at 6'1" get up like that.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Hayes. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Bell's shot is good.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. I'm getting full contributions from him right now.
First free throw is good.
When you think of Graham, he's a potent shooter from the outside. He can get hot. Someone who really helps space the floor.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, Coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Devontae Graham.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Peterson. Bell with the block. Here's Jokic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Inside, Peterson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Right at the free throw line. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you give up any kind of space like that to Jamal Murray, even from the mid-range, he'll torch you.
Graham against Murray. Graham, the pass to Ingram. Lock at 6. Here's Williamson. Bell with the block. Porter inside. He's covered by Ingram and finished off by Porter.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Ginobili. Charity stripe shot. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
Pass to Porter. Murray outside. Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.